Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, we are not, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, this, Mr. Chairman, I will turn it off, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, with due respect, sir. Mr. Chairman, sir, with due respect.
I don't want to talking herself. What is that to respect yourself? Shut up and take him out. Smell him out. Smell him out. Look like a dog. Look at you. Big fool. Fool at 70. Fool at 70. How can you talk like that? As I've been a senator.
I take exception to a senator.
Why are you talking to me like that?
You are a disgrace to the Senate.
You are an insult to womanhood.
You are
an insult to womanhood. And you are here to tell the world that you have not changed.
You cannot
violate. You are here to tell the world that you have not changed.
You are.
At 70, you have not changed.
You are a scoundrel.
And we're stopping to take it. I will not take it.
You are a scoundrel.
I will not take it.
To insult.
That is why you can never be here. People like you can never be here. People like you can never be here. How can you be? How can you be a fool?
Not a hooligan.
You are a hooligan.
Mr. Chairman.
Chairman of the committee. Chairman of the
and you say I should keep my mouth shut. Who are you to say so?
Chairman.
Who are you to say so?
Chairman
Who are you?
Okay, officer.
And you refuse.
Chairman of the committee.
Mr. Chairman, sir. Mr. Chairman, sir.
Chairman.
Mr. Chairman, sir.
Chairman of the committee.
Mr. Chairman.
Chairman of the committee.
Mr. Chairman.
Chairman of the committee. Chairman of the committee. Chairman of the committee. Hello. Chairman of the committee. Hello. Chairman of the committee. My distinguished colleagues. And
a gross degradation of the Constitution and the laws of the land, because the persistence with which the Nigerian Senate now tells us that citizens are entirely subject to Senate rules in a country that is a democracy must worry every Nigerian. There is absolutely no basis for the rules of the Senate to have supremacy over the Constitution and the laws of the land. In the suspension of Senator Natasha, that was what happened. They put the rules of the Senate over and above the laws and the Constitution of Nigeria. Today, with this petitioner, they exactly did the same thing. They were determined to use the camouflage of the rules of the Senate to make it impossible for a petitioner that says this Senate committee will not give me fair hearing, and I need that fair hearing. There is a bias, and it is evident in the series of things that have come out of this Senate. Therefore, I am requesting under the rules of fair play and the Constitution that you, as the Senate, should have a new specially constituted committee that would give me confidence to come before you and to enter into the deliberation on my petition. And second, he insisted that if Senator Natasha Akpoti Uduaghan, who was banned from coming anywhere near the Senate premises, is not with him, it would injure her even more, because she is the primary witness, principal witness on this matter.
When inside, because I read what his statements, the press he granted, that no woman has ever accused Senator Akpabio on sexual harassment, which means he has already a position. He said no woman has ever, the word ever. Automatically, he already has a position. So if you have a position in the matter, what is the essence of being a judge on such a case?
And secondly, there is nothing that he would have in the petition. Yes. Yes. There is nothing, I'm Dr. Abiola Akiyode. There's nothing in the petition that is not in the original petition by Senator Natasha, which they already were privy to. So if they said what Senator Natasha brought in was dead on arrival, it's as good as also saying what he has is dead on arrival. So having that kind of statement said by the chair of the committee, brings a lot of inconsistency into what they are doing. And we can see that today. What we saw here today is that it seems that the Senate has their own rule, and the Constitution, it's different. There is no synergy between the National Assembly rules, and that is why they can suspend the senator for 6 months without obeying their rules. So the Constitution and the Senate rule on fair hearing seems not to be, the same. As we came in here today, we realized that they already have had those court processes ready for us. So what they just wanted was for the petitioner to continue to speak on the issue, and they take probably more facts, that they will probably use in court. If they are aware, based on what they have just told us now, which was the basis upon which they adjourned the case, they adjourned the matter, or they dismissed the matter, was because they said they don't want to deal with the matter that is already in court. So, meaning that they were aware that this matter was in court, but they invited the petitioner to come and do what? And that is the issue of today.
Madam, you are a legal expert.
Yes.
The matter is in court already.
Yes.
Why did you submit another petition to come and face
The
this
petition has been there before the court's matter. So since they were aware, even if it was not before, but they were aware before today, and before they sent the invitation to the petitioner that the matter was already in court, that was enough reason for them to just write to the petitioner to say, we cannot take your petition because this matter was already in court. So for calling him to come today also shows to a large extent their bias and their disrespect for the Constitution of Nigeria.
Former Minister of Education, now you came here with the intention of serving as a group introduction. Who are we talking with?
Okay, my name is Mr. Suberu Azamari Akubu, a petitioner in this matter.
Okay, from what happened at the Senate Committee on Ethics, Privilege and Public Petition, how do you describe? You initially declined commenting. Can you tell us the reason why, and then you later?
Yeah, thank you very much for your question. The reason why I declare comment is that the Senate Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Petitions are not fair to us on this matter. One, I challenged the chairman of the committee that you are in media, said that the petition is already dead on arrival, which means I already have a position. And you can't be a judge in your own case. You are a senator and a chairman of a committee, and you have already take a position on this matter. So what is the need of us coming to come and discuss with you, because we already have a position? So automatically we won't be able to get secure, fair, we won't be able to secure fair hearing from your committee. And secondly, I know some of the committee members too, who today he denied, and was in channel, said that he is a principal witness to the Senate President. And in such things, can we get fair hearing? The answer is no. And thirdly, my principal witnesses on this matter is Senator Natasha. He was not allowed to come to National Assembly. And in my petition, I said it clearly, unequivocally, that he will come and testify by herself with clear evidence and documentary evidence. And since she's not here, we cannot proceed further. And thirdly, I noticed that the committee have already had a position on this matter, so they are just playing a game. They are using defensive mechanism to defend what they are using. I can see that in Nigeria today, we are not using the Constitution. The senator that was maneuvering, unless we follow the Constitution of Nigeria so that we can live in peace and harmony.
From what transpired inside,
yes,
the Senate Committee Chairman, Neda Emasu,
yes,
said that the petition, which he said was dead on arrival, was the first one that Senator Natasha signed by herself. And wait, I'm coming, because we cover here too. I've been here for years. He said that the one that he said was dead on arrival was the one that was.
And thanks for giving me that opportunity to speak. I've had the other counsel on this matter, and I've had the opportunity of also reading the rules of the committee. And I could see that the committee has a right to deal with do investigation and also to deal with issues of misconduct, which is what is before you. So we are not saying that by the jurisdiction of this committee, you don't have the power, to deal with this matter. However, what we are saying is that one of the things that my client had raised is the dead on arrival, which the SAN has also mentioned as one of the statements that had come from the chair of the committee at a point in time, which was raised on the 5th of March. Sir, please, which was raised on the 5th of March. The rules of the National Assembly is very critical, is important, but it must also be in sync with the Constitution of Nigeria, which dictates in the real sense what fair hearing will mean and what justice, will mean for Nigerians. And that is why we're saying that until when we read that the rule of this house and that constitution, that's when we can say that we have fair hearing and justice in this regard. In this regard, what the petitioner had said is that based on that press briefing, whether it was before Natasha was sent out of the National Assembly or not, gives an impression that the chairman of the committee has a particular understanding of this issue and could be said to be biased, on that issue with due respect, sir. And that is what my client is raising. Now, my client had raised one more point, that in the petition that he had put before you, sir, that the petition had said is going to bring the principal witness, Senator Natasha, as one of the witnesses to speak on this issue. And we are aware that the Senate had made a decision on where she can come and where she cannot come. And so that is why we are saying we are ready to proceed. An oath has been taken. We have our witnesses ready. And the principal witness is Senator Natasha. So we don't also want people to go ahead and think that we deliberately came here, we have been called on serious. We have been called serious and some names here. That we deliberately came here to come and stalemate here. No, that is not our intention. Our intention is that if we are going to proceed, we think the chair of the committee should please step down from this conversation to allow for fairness and justice in accordance with the constitution of this country. Because we can give evidence, Premium Times, March 5th, Arise, it was also recorded. We have several documentary evidence to show that at a point in time, the chair had said, dead or an arrival, she has no case to answer and other things, sir. Thank you very much.
Counsel, thank you very much.